prize scalp of Mushrafik. This one's just towards leg stump, and he flicks it away, and they're going to get a quick single here, which will bring Mozadek on strike. He's on one.
Takes the odd streak making early on here from this Bangladesh cricket board 11.
Sandhu now comes in and he charges down the pitch. He tries to go over the top of mid-on. He'll get there. It'll just sit up inside the infield, and they're just able to get the single. Probably lucky to get that over the top of Arjun there again. It's number one gloveman for the Thunder. You see Sandhu come in again. He's looking for a wicket. That's very short, and it's straight over the ducking batsman. And as called a wide, which is very well received by Sandhu. Balls this one. That's down the leg side. He's not too happy with himself.
Going to get the ball in your pace, so we'll see if he can try and make amends this delivery.
Mushrafik on strike, and he charges down. That's high in the air. It's going to go to third man. Kemdar underneath it is Ahmed. He goes forward and takes the catch. Thunder have got another wicket. It's now 4 down Bangladesh for 21, and that is nearly towards the end of the 6th over here at Spotless Stadium. Disappointing to lose the skipper as well. He's the highest scorer for Bangladesh so far.
It's a really reckless shot from Mushfiqur Rahim though there. Bangladesh are already in trouble. As captain, you really need to dig in and work hard, and that ball was never there to be hit. You saw Rahim looking at his bat afterwards, just went straight up in the air. I guess the fact that Spotless Stadium isn't a huge ground almost helped him, because it
quite well in the two fixtures against Hong Kong and also the Stars in Albury. This one's outside the off stump, and tried to do the same, use his wrist to flick that around the corner, but it's just popped straight back to the bowler. But at the moment, we're into the 8th of the match. So Ahmed comes in. This one's outside the off stump, and Guy out of the way to the man at third man. It'll beat him, and it'll go all the way down to the boundary for 4. And you can hear the Bangladeshi crowd just going off here. They're very happy with that.
Oh, well, it's a good shot. It's smart cricket there by Mozadek. He's starting to settle down a little bit. Hopefully not putting the commentator's curse on him, but that was good. Just dropped a little bit short there, did Fawad Ahmed, and he just stepped back and just guided that. Through the... There was 2 players out at backward point and third man. It was well played.
So looking for a comeback delivery here. He charges down the wicket and crunches it over cover, a couple of bounces and into the boundary rope. And again, the crowd lifts, because that is exactly what the Bangladesh side wanted. Back-to-back boundaries. Ahmed just dropping a little bit short there again. And Mozadek moves on to 13. Bangladesh 4 for 35 now. 1 delivery left in this over. Really need to come back here, the Thunder, because if they get a few more boundaries, that scoreboard just...
They should have a chance of out of this game.
Both batsmen need to stay there, I would say.
Squeezed out
dangerously
backward
here.
Point as a direct hit. But not too much excitement. They'll come back for the Sydney Thunder. A throw from the deep, which takes a direct hit, and they've hit the stumps.
The drift of this delivery from there, that's almost an outswing delivery. Didn't spin, it stayed straight, and a magnificent delivery from Arjun there. I noticed a bit before, and you may have seen on the street, he was getting a bit of drift through the air, and especially in these humid conditions, that's what happened. But that one especially just really drifted down towards the leg side, and it's taken out.
Something around 120, 130. He's back here and cutting this over the top into the space. It's racing towards the cover fence. It'll be cut off in just the 2 runs. That's a nice shot play there by... Anything over 100, I know it sounds really minuscule in T20 talk, Ryan, but anything over 100 with the spinners they have at their disposal could be trouble for the Thunder. Arjun Nair continues, this ball smacked over mid-wicket. 1 bounce for 4. That was a glorious shot by Shubhangata, who is starting to see the ball a little bit better now. He moves along to 17. Here comes Cummins again. A bouncer, that's a good ball, and that's beaten everyone for 4. It's going to be wides, I believe, is what the umpire is signalling. So that's going to be 5 wides. So that is the cherry on top of the cake for the Bangladeshis. They will love that. It was a raring delivery, really travelling. Just having a look here on the instant replay, that just rocketed. He didn't really give Jake Doran much chance. He leapt to his left.
Absolutely no chance. If he had taken that, he deserved...
And to what was a pretty promising innings.
It's don't know why he was looking to start to take off now. There's still another 5 overs to go. Fantastic catch there by Ryan Gibson down at long on. And for a second there, it looked like he misjudged it, and I thought it was just going to sit up and bounce at a regulation mid-on, but he managed to get under it, get forward and take that catch. A big wicket for the Thunder because, like you just said, he was really starting to get going, but again, he's probably played a shot that wasn't overly necessary, trying to charge it down, and he's just popped it up to the fielder, and it's been all too common in this game.
It has been, hasn't it? There's just been a lot of rash shot selection by the Bangladesh side. Very, very intriguing, really, for a side that only got to bat for, I think it was 6.4 overs the other night, and could have had a chance to bat out 20 overs here. At the moment, there's the distinct possibility they could get bowled out in under 20 overs, being 7 down. As we'll see Pat Cummins and Gurinder Sandhu just having a bit of a chat, a bit of a tactics meeting.
Probably just telling him to keep doing what he's doing because he's going all right. Certainly a good return to 2020 cricket for Pat Cummins.
He's still got 2 balls remaining in his 3rd over. He's bowling to Narul after the batsman crossed. And Narul just dropping this on the offside. There's a bit of a hesitation there. It's a wayward throw. They'll just get the single. So the last thing that Bangladesh want is losing another wicket and losing it via a run out. And Narul, that will bring Tanvir on strike.
Yeah, could not afford to run out. That would just cap things off if they had got one there. 1 delivery to go for Cummins. His figure's magnificent. 2.5 overs, 1 maiden, 2 for 14. The deck here at Spotless Stadium plays like it has today. For someone like Cummins, it's going to be a magnificent season ahead.
Could be a few low scorers here at Spotless if it stays the same.
No, don't say that.
Cummins with another nice delivery outside the off. Plays down the line, does Tanvir. Another one of those youthful Bangladeshis in the squad, only 24. But despite coming in at 9, is regarded as an all-rounder, and his stats do back that up with 2,209 first-class runs at 34.5 and 84 wickets at just a touch above 30. Hasn't played a lot of T20 cricket, just the 5 matches with 12 runs at an average of 12 and 4 wickets at an average of 17.5. So I'm sure he will be counting his lucky stars that he's out in the middle and gets the chance to at least be in for a few overs.
You mentioned that he's an all-rounder. It's something that's creeping in more and more to cricket over the last 2 decades, you'd have to say, and especially with 2020 cricket coming to the fore, is that you almost have to be an all-rounder now. You have to at least be able to swing the willow, whereas if you're a Chris Martin and you can't hold the willow, you're not getting 2020s, and that's something that limited his career for New Zealand in the limited formats, was the fact that he couldn't put bat on ball, and this is the situation where Bangladesh, if they're able to bat deep into the tail, can do that and build a better total.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. To have players coming at 9, you've got someone coming in at 9 that averages 34.5 in first-class cricket is fantastic.
Clint Mackay back in the attack now. He bowls this one on the middle stump and has flicked down to fine leg. It's picked up by Ahmed, and let's pick up the single. Narul onto 8. Tanvir yet to get off the mark. Yeah,
these two will just want to do as best as they can to just keep scoring as much as they can. And on the pitch to, I guess, the halfway down the wicket, the ball is doing some funny things. So there's going to be stuff there that the Bangladesh bowlers can exploit.
Sandhu, this one on leg stump and has just flicked away, dug out. Dare I say, of Tanvir. He'll move to 8 now with that single. 4 deliveries to go. The score 7 for 113. Now, these 4 deliveries, if Narul can stay on strike, could be very, very interesting. They've just about got to run off every single delivery they get from here if they can build a substantial total.
Yeah, well, that's you've hit the nail on the head, Ryan. If he can stay on strike, and even if you can just work a few 2s in these next 4 deliveries.
Sandhu, this one is outside the off stump. It's going to beat the man at mid-on, and mid-off, and it'll go all the way for 4. That's exactly what Bangladesh needed. And Narul moves on to 39, I think that'll be, or is that 35? 35 now.
He just moved to 35, yeah. It was timing in that shot, but he got that front foot down the wicket and he just hit through the line, and he hit it with such power that It did seem to slope towards the boundary, but had enough strength behind it to go to the mid-off rope, and that is 4 invaluable runs for the Bangladesh side. 7 for 117 now, and still 3 balls remaining, and just conference between Owen Morgan, Clint Mackay and Gurinder Sandhu, just saying Gurinder probably just need to just pull your length back just a little bit.
Comes in again, 3 deliveries to go. Oh, he's coming for the scoop shot very early out here. It is going to be too easy, and Narul is out for 36. He tried to play the scoop shot too early, and rightfully so, he got called by the man who was off at the non-striker's end, but it has not been listened to, and he's been run out. That's pretty disappointing stuff, and not a great way to lose their 8th wicket, Bangladesh.
Yeah, it was just a real mix-up in the end. Narul going for that scoop over the top, but didn't get anything on it, and pretty much went straight to the man behind the stumps, Jake Doran, and then he had the wherewithal to throw it down the pitch, and he probably won't have an easier run out than that, and whipped off the bail. So just a little bit of miscommunication there, but the positive thing is it does will bring